I think it's live. I'm not positive. I haven't done it. That glare is terrible. I just realized it's glaring from the... See if we move it over here a little. Hold on. We gotta wipe off the screen. Hey, hold on. There we go. Wipe off the screen. All right, I am live. Awesome. So, whoops. And we'll kill a little bit of the glare. Maybe that helps. This is Vlog Thursday, live from the IT Nation event. Well, I'm in a hotel room, not actually at the... You know how loud it'd be if I did it at the event? That'd be tragic. Anyways, whatever. I guess I don't need to look good. It's not about what's on the screen. So, first thing I'm going to throw out there is, one, I'm at IT Nation Connect 2019, so this is not going to be a really long vlog. I don't know how good the quality is going to be due to the fact that I'm running on hotel Wi-Fi. My 4G is worse than the Wi-Fi, so I was going to do it on my 4G, but that actually seemed to cut out. I don't know. They don't have great things here. Awesome. Thank you very much, William. Love it. Learning Linux, thanks to your help. I love hearing that. I love more people getting in the open source. I'm going to drop some MikroTik news on you real quick. Another little flaw in MikroTik that someone found. Am I with a Husky? Yes, I am with Husky. Some MikroTik news about some security problems with their Winbox system, etc., etc. No shock there, right? It's something minor, and it really comes down to, in this case, of quit exposing your management interfaces to the internet. The internet doesn't need your management interfaces, so you know TL didn't read. That's the short answer of that. But one, I encourage everyone to learn Linux. I'm just going to bring up one more time. Thank you again, William, for throwing some money at me. It's greatly appreciated. But I have got to meet a lot of people who watch my channel here, and that has been a really neat experience. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to donate money to the trees. Yes, I've been trying to keep up with that. When I get back, I want to do something about the trees. I retweeted some things. I love all the stuff that the YouTubers are doing involved in that. So that's really Treelon Musk. I think Elon Musk is donating to it as well. So I think he did he donated, and I think YouTube did some matching. I've been busy with IT stuff, so I haven't been up with some of the social things that are going on. Maybe I'll do some reading and catch up tonight. But yeah, Treelon Musk, I definitely think that's funny. That's that's great. But like I said, it was a great time meeting a lot of you. I had a what do you call it? A really good meeting with a couple different people. One of them was this company. I have not used their product. I will tell you, though, the people that I talked to here were really interesting. So there might be a review coming up. And they don't make battery backups. That's just what their swag was. I was grabbing swag. That's, fun part about being there. They do some Active Directory auditing, and it's one of the things. We have some clients that need some specific types of things done because of the scale and scope of their Active Directory. It's not a simple project anymore. It's become a big project. So we're going to be talking with them. But I did do, and I will be publishing an interview with Doug with Cloudberry Labs, MSP 360, so shout out to them. And they're the reason I'm here. And I say that in a video. They flew me down here. They don't buy me to make videos, for those wondering. It's a product we use, and they want to say thank you for the videos I did, and they flew me down here. Which means I got a exhibitor pass. So it says exhibit. So I thought that was kind of cool. I think so. Their self-service account manager is nice. I'm assuming you mean the NetRix system. So yeah. You see that is that part of SMB Nation and Harry Browser? I don't think it's part of SMB Nation. It's the ConnectWise event. This is put on by ConnectWise. It's IT Nation Connect 19. And, the big hubbub, I'm not a ConnectWise user. I don't use their PSA system. The big hubbub was the fact that Continuum is now part of the ConnectWise family. So, some news and changes going on in our industry. I also did an interview with the folks over at Huntress Labs, and it's been a lot of fun. I hung out with them till like 1 a.m, that whole team there. They were just a great time. So that definitely will be more to talk about there. So, hello from Grand Rapids, Restone. Yes, trip is going well. Thank you, Eric. It's definitely been interesting. I have tasks for all of my staff when I get back, things we're going to do, and exciting. I'm full of ideas now because I talked to a bunch of IT people here. And I didn't go to too many of the tracks to do as much learning. But But I have had a ton of amazing conversations with both vendors and other MSPs that I've met here. So that's been really cool. A big bonus learning experience dealing with all those things. So it's been overall very beneficial and a lot of walking. It is so much walking. So that's been kind of fun. But I have a handful of people's cards. Propel your MS. I don't know what all these people do. I got to sort out all the people I met and, reach out to the ones that were have some products I'm interested in, things like that. I had it in, this is another company that I talked to that was cool. They're called Zen Communications. They seem to be pretty neat. They were just neat people. They were actually fans of the channel, so I'll feel free to give them a shout out here. They definitely have a kind of cool thing that they're doing. I talked to them some. I plan to talk to them maybe some more. What else did I do here? Got a dual security sticker, so a little bit of swag. But overall, it's always interesting to see what other people are doing, and what IT Nation Connect does is try to get people to come together and talk about stuff, which is funny because them putting on like more details of how MSPs work from the inside. I'm like, wonder why that's a good idea. I have an entire YouTube channel where I like to talk more about tech and dive into things. So yeah, it's just like one of those really interesting things when people want to open up about the business. There's enough business to go around for everybody. So me telling you how I run my business has not hurt my business in any way. By the way, it's helped it, and more people are kind of buying into that. So I kind of am slowly watching the culture shift. It just comes right from like the higher level people at this event, like the ConnectWise event, like the people who put the event on, talking about having more sessions where you share more details, how to run the business and things like that. And this is the first time I've been to the event, so maybe they've been doing it for a little while, but it's kind of cool to see more of that openness in that type of environment. And someone else pointed out something interesting, because apparently, and I have not gone to any of the peer groups, I don't belong to any of them, but the peer groups group people together by revenue. And someone pointed out something I thought that was really on point with that if you're grouping the people together by revenue, so you put them all together, what does it say? Well, they were saying by their poverty ranking. I think that was a better way that they phrased it. Less politically correct, but okay. But that being said, when you group them together like that, you kind of need someone from the high revenue group to talk to the lower revenue groups to help them with strategy to do it. So it may not make sense to put a bunch of people who are stuck at the same level together. And I'm like, well, that makes too much sense to me. So, but apparently that's the way you make that happen. So, yeah, that's going to be really interesting. I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to join or participate in peer groups or not. I'm sometimes overly opinionated, and there's a few vendors here that start with this whole it'll make you money first. Yeah, but what do you do? I need to know what you do before you make me money. And so I'm not as hip on some of those companies. Like, they're overly salesy with less about product. And that's one of the reasons I like people at Huntress, for example. They're really not salesy. They're more about their product and, hey, we have a good product. And not that I'm saying it sells stuff, they have salespeople, but that concept works better for me. So, James here says, ConnectWise has been trying to get you as a customer for years. It's funny, someone I talked to wasn't a ConnectWise customer. They were a Continuum RMM customer, so now they are a ConnectWise customer, whether they like it or not. Their acquisition, technically we're a ConnectWise customer. We only use their ConnectWise control system, but once again, because we're using it, that's your the whole thing is like they acquired it. And the same thing with SolarWinds. SolarWinds, we didn't seek out SolarWinds. We were already using tools, and SolarWinds through acquisition bought the tooling that we were using. Therefore, we became SolarWinds customers. So it's kind of neat, how all that works. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Michael's one saying that. Yeah, I read that wrong. It's harder to read them as they scroll across the phone. It's not as simple. I should probably look at it down here on my laptop. I have my laptop sitting right there. So, tour of the hotel room, camera over there, all the clothes I lay out on the bed, my bed where I sleep. I keep it organized. I'm actually reasonably organized on stuff. Who wants to see out the window? I'll do that real quick. Show you out those. I'm not going to do this vlog for too much longer because the event is happening over there, and that's where I got to go. I thought it was over there. I was lost when I went to Microsoft. It was over there, The event is over there where it says Hyatt inside of that building over there. So that's where all the event and everything's happening and going on. My everything I have here is gray. You're not wrong. I have well, no, this is gray too. I have stuff with color on it. I swear, somewhere is something. I'm not stylish, by the way. Anyone that was wondering if I'm an IT geek and style, no. I did acquisition 7 years ago. An MSP, the ConnectWise, was not happy that I canceled my service since they call at least 6 times a year. Yeah. Oh man. So, you've never heard of this event? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Gluster FS. I have never used Gluster FS. I know if you look it up on Reddit, I've seen people tell me they really don't like it. I don't know. I haven't used it, so I can't really say that. The dogs. I wanted to get to that. I was calling. They thought it was funny. I came up to the booth, and I'll tell you what. What I'm going to use your product or not. If you put a bunch of dogs in your booth, I'm going to hang out at your booth for a while. I just petted dogs. I didn't even listen to whatever the sales guy said. But I was like, dogs as a service. This is genius. Like, and it's a local animal rescue for huskies. They were really cool. Like I said, that was part of just me being there, was going and visiting the dogs. They were, if you put, like I said, I didn't. I think there's some security company with a dog in the logo, but why not bring a bunch of dogs there? So, yeah. How are things going with the digital signage solutions? We're not really pushing it out to clients. It's just something I played with. We had somebody that wanted it for a couple people. I don't think I want to build a business model around it right now. I just want to talk about the product. So I'm not doing any sign solutions for our clients right now. It's some thoughts I had. It's not enough to pursue it as a business, I should say. So, yeah. So it showed up in the push notification. So YouTube actually sent out a notice. That's interesting. That's random. Who would expected that to happen? But I don't have a whole lot of other stuff. I mean, I do have a ton of things I probably could just babble on about, but I'm not going to go too much. Yeah, the dog made me click. I wish if I could have done it at the event, I would have just sat with dogs. Matter of fact, that's a good idea. I should go. My cousin is gone to the snow dogs. So, Joey Seal, if you're probably type in gone to the snow dogs in YouTube, and you'll find my cousin's channel. And that might be a fun vlogs Thursday. I'll just do a vlog Thursday hanging out with her dogs. That'd be kind of cool. Her dogs are great. I don't have any pets myself, and part of the reason I don't, for those of you that don't know, I'm actually a pet lover. That's why I don't have pets. And what does that mean? I'm not home enough to give them the attention I think that they need. For example, I'm in Florida right now, so if it's hard to travel that much with dogs, or even be at work all the time. We've talked about maybe getting a dog for the shop. I don't know. It's like, it seems like a good idea, and then you're like, oh yeah, that still requires more maintenance. So as wonderful as pets are, it's you gotta kind of have. You kind of got to have the time for them. That's one of the things my cousin says that too. She's obviously a big pet advocate, but you have to make sure you're willing to put the time in there. So, no, we're not getting a dog. I see my wife joining the live stream here. Yeah, have 3 dogs, have to pay someone to stay, watch the dogs. Exactly. So it really disrupts a few things when it comes to that. But I did have a lot of good business conversations that I can't reiterate because I have to really put them down in a thought, so some maybe changes that I'll be making here and there. But overall, like I said, most of it was reinforcements of things I think are good ideas. Great conversations. Get a poster of a dog. I can do that. The conversations I had, though, and it's just business strategy, tossing things back and forth. Stuff I've said on the channel before. And matter of fact, some of the people that came back and met me that followed me for my channel, that's what we talked about. Was they're like, well, do you really do this? I'm like, oh yeah, we do this. We do, this is how we do clients. Yeah, if you do it no contracting and work on semi-contract later, pitch them on break fix, ease yourself into a relationship with clients. This may reiterate things I've talked about on the channel, but that saying that face to face with people, I thought was really cool, and having that. And I did kind of think, robot dog. I can go for robot dogs. I did think that might be a good idea and something I want to do next level. So I got my forums, which is going well. I love all the people and all of you that participate in the forums. And but I think an online peer group, because starting with a bunch of people who are like-minded and trying to figure out how to curate that more than just forums, maybe some webinars at some point and talking with people. I think that's cool. And me and Datto, I don't think I've seen Datto at all. StorageCraft and Unitrends and a few other people are here, but I want to say there's no Datto is there at all. Not that I've seen. If they're here, and there's a lot of vendors here, and I could have missed them, but I don't recall seeing Datto. But I think Datto's not here because I correct me if I'm wrong. Does Datto integrate with ConnectWise? Pretty much any vendor here, because the IT Nation Connect is all about any vendor that works in conjunction with ConnectWise. So the two vendors that I talk to the most, of course, is MSP360 and Huntress. Both of them have integration with ConnectWise. Their tooling ties into the ConnectWise PSA system. So that's a lot of the vendors here. And I think because Datto has their own standalone systems, I don't know if it integrates. I'm not a Datto user, so I just don't know. So I don't have any good or bad to say about Datto. Go spend some time on Reddit, type in Datto, and you'll find lovers and haters of Datto. Some people sing their praises, some people dislike them. I've never used them, so I don't know if some of those people just don't know how to use it, don't read the manual, or what. I will be releasing a video because Huntress is rolling out some remediation tools. I'm gonna probably do a video on that because I kind of stumped them in the video with a question because I didn't know the answer, and I figured, hey, why not ask it live, or while you're recording, I should say. And it's about how do you test some of the live remediation stuff, because the EDR product, the way Huntress works is different than antivirus. So I'm like, well, do you guys catch the eCar file? And we're not looking for that. So it's kind of interesting to see how do we test this without deploying a live virus. Do we use BNI? Yes, no. Yes, no, and the reason I say that is because we don't use BNI directly. The Chamber of Commerce we're in offers a service that's like BNI, so they have their networking groups. But if the Chamber of Commerce did not, yes, I would be using BNI, and yes, in past years, I had used BNI service. So that's business. I think the acronym is Business Network International, but it's a business networking group, not for IT specifically, but so businesses can get together and share share leads with each other for different businesses. So there'll be a mortgage company, an insurance company, and maybe a tech company. And any of those people that have a lead because they know someone who needs one of the other person's services, they share leads if you're not familiar with BNI. But those groups, find the right one, find the one that's a fit for you, but those groups can be very valuable to adding clients to your business. Oh yeah, swag for sure. I don't know. There's not been as many T-shirts. I mean, I got a few shirts, but not that many. So not a ton of swag. The coolest swag thing I got was this charger, like that. I mean, other than shirts, like cool swag. So there's that. But it's kind of neat. This is a dude. It's got lights on it. So, will you be hitting the pub crawl exhibit hall in 20 minutes? Yes, I will. I will be there for sure. That's why I got to start wrapping this up because that's where I got to head over to next and start hanging out and talking with people. I just stopped here because I just did all the recording. There's a bonus to having an exhibitor pass. I get to privilege my way in places. So I wandered in with the exhibitor pass, so I was actually able to do interviews in booths when there weren't people there, so I could actually conduct interviews without them being too loud. Anyways. So I got those couple interviews done, and I brought all my camera. My hotel's across the street from the event, so I had to drag all the gear, put it back over here, and put it away, so then I can walk back over to the event. So hey, awesome, Paul. I'll see you there. So bring home flowers. I don't think flowers do well on planes. Throwing it out there. I don't know. I don't have an answer. I see my wife has decided to join the live stream. So, but that's about it for Vlog Thursday. Don't have much else. I mean, like I said, I could babble on forever, but I'm not going to. Excuses. So, so I'm gonna head back over to the event and go hang out and geek out with a bunch of people. So, better not be a Mac. No, I don't use MacBook. Yeah, we give away pens, so we don't need as many ink pens. So we have just oodles of ink pens that we give away. So that's the thing. But I am going to be hanging out again with the folks that. Well, hit me up. I kind of just hang out and wander around. So if you're watching this in post about the IT Nation event, like feel free to come find me. I'm going to be here today. I leave tomorrow in the evening, so I'll be here, be around. Message me on Twitter. It's probably the easiest way. If you send a DM, let me make sure I don't have any ignored DMs, because I'll apologize to those people now. As I said that last time. Nope, no ignored DMs. No one messaged me. But I got to meet a lot of people. A lot of people that follow my channel. Matter of fact, some of the vendors also were coming up to me when I was in the exhibit booth. Some of the vendors were in there as well, doing the same thing where they were coming and saying hi to me. So that was really cool too. So just found out some of the vendors at some of these companies, like they knew who I were, who I am. So and from there. But that's it. I'm going to wander off from here. Have I ever met Network Chuck? I've never met him. I know who he is. I thought we're reaching out to him. He does a lot of the Cisco stuff. I seen he posted about some UniFi things, but Network Chuck seems like a cool guy. I've watched a couple of his videos on Cisco. He did I think the first video I watched on Network Chuck was his VLAN hopping video, and I thought it was good. But he's technical, so I appreciate people who do more in-depth tech videos. That's what I do, so those are people I like reaching out to. I still need to do a video with Craft Computing. We message each other. We just never scheduled any time to do a video together, but that is on my to-do list of getting that done as well. All right, and thanks for joining me. I think there's about 80 of you. I did know this was unplanned. When I do it from my phone, the scheduling doesn't work the same way, but I'm head over back to the event, and if you're there, say hi. If not, if you're watching this afterwards, I'm back home. This is October 31st, 2019. Thanks.